Jay, what was the kind of the message in locker room afterwards?
The game just now. So we got a long season. We got a lot of stuff to fix. We got to play more complementary football, offense and defense. So we just got to move on to the next game.
How big were the turnovers? I mean, you guys were there I think 7 to 10 at halftime. Just speak to that if you don't mind.
Yeah, we was in the game the whole time. We just had to score more. We had to find ways to get the ball in the end zone. The turnovers they came back in. In crucial moments where we had 2 fourth downs, one at the end of the game, one before that, and it was just me. I'm a competitor. I'm not gonna just take a sack on a 4th down. I'm trying to make a play. So those were those 2 came from, and I was trying to throw the ball away on the 3rd one, but what happens? Games flip and change throughout the game, but we got to be better. In my position is we got to be better. But the turnovers wasn't a big factor. It wasn't the reason we lost. We just had to score more.
What was the biggest difference between that second quarter drive where you guys were able to score rather than basically every other drive? You guys really couldn't get past midfield.
Just execution. There was a lack of execution coming off that touchdown, and we just had to, balls up and let's go. Play ball. That's what it was. We didn't do that.
Looking forward how y'all going to balance. You have a tough schedule. You have to have a sense of urgency, but then at the same time you also have a sense of belief. How you sort of balance that, fix the problem, but also believe that you can do it.
There's never no lack of belief. We all believe that we can do it. We all believe in each other. It's just about getting it done. We got to execute. Both sides of the ball. I applied defense for today because they played ball today. That was big for us. In offense, we pray for moves like that. We didn't execute well on offense.
Is it frustrating when you see the defense kind of keep you guys in the game for as long as they did?
Yeah, it's very frustrating when we can't score and they're keeping us in the game. So things will be better.
Anything schematically from Notre Dame that surprised y'all, or?
We knew everything they was gonna do. And it's hard knowing that we knew what they was gonna do. We knew how they was gonna play us, and they did it. And we just couldn't execute. We killed ourselves that whole game.
What's the mentality kind of going into the bye week? Is it opportunities to kind of reset, or is it just opportunities to kind of practice one a little bit more?
Going into the bye week, we just gonna build on what we have. We have something good going on defense, and we gotta get better on offense too. Our mindset is just not necessarily reset, but just build on it. Work on scoring more on offense. Work on everything offensively, so we'll be fine.
What were the conversations like kind of on the sideline with the offense when you guys kind of lost momentum and just had back-to-back punts for a lot of the time?
Yeah, we just kept having that mentality that we was going to score, even though we didn't score more points than we needed to. But on the sideline, coming up at every job, we was like, we got to score. Let's go score. We believe in each other. We was telling each other that the whole game. We just had to execute.
All right, let's switch.